What's good, man? We're gonna make this little video. The homie said he feeling transitions in life, transitioning in whatever you may be going through. One thing I got to say for sure, that when transition comes, I know one thing: you're gonna feel it, you're gonna know it. Things, you're gonna be feeling different situations that's coming your way. You're gonna feel it's an energy shift when you go through transitions. You know what I'm saying? And let you go ahead and rock. See what you got to tell the people, man.
Yeah, man. I feel like, you know how it be, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It be like, you know, everybody got, well, you know, some people don't have friends, but, you know, everybody have friends, you know, and everybody, you know, go out. It's good to celebrate, you know what I'm saying, and be with people, but sometimes you gotta step back and contemplate on your own. You gotta step back, just take a second to evaluate your own life. Like, you have to really sit back and step back, take a step out of your life and out of your shoes for a second, just to see how you really living. You know what I'm saying? It's like, when you're alone, it's like that's when God talk to you. And he got the best connection to you when you alone. It's like you have a lot of distractions when you around people who can't get to you how you want to get to you. But he always can get to you. It's better when you're alone. I feel like certain shit you only could do, and you can learn you only gonna learn by yourself.
Right.
You only gonna learn.
You gotta look inside of you. You gotta address whatever it is that may be holding you back. You gotta be aware of what your own flaws is, and it could be big, it could be small, but you gotta address it how it is. So like, if one of your flaws may be you just lazy or whatever, you gotta make that transition. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand where you lack and where it is you can improve, and then go ahead and move about it. You know what I'm saying? You got it. Like he was saying, you know, you got to look inside yourself. You know what I'm saying? It all starts from within. And once you address your own issues, your own flaws, you know, you don't have to call them flaws, but your own little hiccups. Once you start looking and addressing it yourself, that's when your transition start to come, you know? And that's all it is. You got to look inside yourself, you know what I'm saying?
Big facts, bro. Because the answers, you can learn from other people's mistakes, but the answers is only within yourself. The answers are within, like my boy saying, the answers are within yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way, because everybody got their own walk of life. So you can't cheat on his test because you don't have the same test as him. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's
right.
You gotta walk your own path of life. You can't cheat it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So the answers are, you're only gonna find the answers within yourself. You can't look on somebody else's life. You can't look at somebody's life and be like, oh, I'm gonna do this. And you think it's gonna work for you like it worked for them. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's better to reevaluate, you know what I'm saying? And really, you can really learn life just from sitting back and evaluating your own life, you know what I'm saying, and learning from others' mistakes and your own. First of all, learning from your own mistakes and taking responsibility and being accountable for your own mistakes. Saying, oh yeah, I fucked up. Not blaming the other person. When it's a problem, you always gotta say, I ain't saying you always gotta say that, but I feel like you gotta take some type of responsibility. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like anything that happen, like if a bitch cheat on me, or if I cheat on a bitch, vice versa. But like if I cheat on a bitch, it's like, I know, like, you know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Right. I think another thing he just said too is when you may be going through a transition or you looking for a transition, is also just, you can pay attention to other people's mistakes or learn from other people's situations too, you know what I'm saying? As long as you growing and you taking in as much information as possible and moving with like pure intentions, and just being smart about what you see, what's going on, taking advantage of your problems, taking advantage of somebody that you see might be going through something, taking advantage and understanding like, okay, I see how they did it. I feel like I can go about it a different way. I feel like I can be smarter about it, or I've already seen it. Now I know that when this situation comes, I'm ready for it. And when you always looking for those things and you understand the universe responds to that, you're able to move and things are always gonna come your way. But you're gonna be able to move and understand like what's coming your way, I think if you're going through transitions, that's a good thing. I think when you're going through a transition, most likely you trying to break an old habit, or you trying to create a new good habit, But if you're searching for transitions, just look around you, what's going on in your life, because everything happens for a reason. Nothing is gonna be thrown at you just on random. Everything's intertwined into what it is that you got going on with your life, or somebody that's close to you, or whatever it is. So if you're looking for transitions, look around you, see what other people are going through. Learn how to maneuver. You gotta, in a sense, become like water. And I think, whether you're going through a transition or you're looking for a transition, it just comes from awareness, and it comes from within, and addressing everything, understanding that everything from the outside got to do with the inside. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts. Like you said about the water, bro. It's crazy because I was back there on, you know what that is back there? That levee little bank.
Oh yeah.
Man, I just needed to go, just look at the water, bro. It's like, and you're right, bro. I feel like in the society, bro, we need to become more like water. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just flowing, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like when you put it all in the sense of like transitioning, bro, all in all, it's really trusting the process.
Yeah.
Transitioning is really growth. Unknown and unknowingly. Like, it's just regularly. That's transitioning. Like, you doing something not even knowing you growing into something you not even knowing you growing into. But you transitioning. You plant the seed and you keep watering it, you're growing. You transitioning into a plant. Is the seed transitioning into a root, into a stem, into a plant. Like, it's just like a process. Your transition is your process.
Right. You can plant a seed, but if it ain't the right season, it ain't gonna grow. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, I think transitions, they're gonna be difficult regardless. So I mean, if you're looking for it to come easy, you kind of looking in the wrong direction. You know what I'm saying? Transition comes with pain, growing pain. Everybody that had growing pains when they was younger, and it's the same way. It's just on a spiritual level. As we grow up, as we get older, even as adults and things of that nature. So,
Right.
I say that you feeling pain, you feeling uncomfortable, you feeling like, man, like transition. You know what I'm saying? You either coming out of something or you going into something. You know what I'm saying? And those growing pains are gonna come regardless.
Like you saying, like my boy saying, the growing pain is gonna come. I feel like everybody go through things, but you know what I'm saying? We Capricorns. You know what I'm saying? It's like we meant for this. We built for this shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It's like, and most people, they take pain and they try to hide it or try to manipulate.
Try to run from it.
Run from it.
Can't run from that.
You can't run from it. You know what I'm saying?
Can't
It's
run
like,
from that.
you can't run from pain. It's like, when you go through it, it's like God didn't put you here to suffer. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, He wants you to realize this is, you know what I'm saying?
Like everything is circumstantial, bro. You might have to suffer you might have to break your old habits. You might have to start something. Exactly.
This to stop that bad habit.
Right, but you're not gonna suffer forever. Cause once you get to once you bust a move that you're trying to make, once you get where you're trying to go, once you get through that, I look at it like withdrawals, man. Like, but a withdrawal from anything, from whatever it is that you're going through, just old habits. I just right now I'm just feeling like speaking on old habits or bad habits, or just recognizing something you want to switch up in your life. Like
bad habits.
Yeah, like once you address it, you're gonna hurt a little bit. It's gonna be there, but the whole purpose of it isn't for you to nothing lasts forever. You know what I'm saying? The nothing is. Every day is different, and once you start building good days on top of good days, the pain starts to subside. But like it's like working out. When you working out and stuff, you get real sore. You start working out for a couple months. I know for sure I was getting into 2 days at the gym. I wouldn't be as sore after a while. You know, your body becomes adjusted, and that's when it's just when you run towards the pain. That's when you making A+ moves. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where the growth comes in. That's where the motion sets in. That's where the water's flowing. That's where there's nothing that could throw you off your pivot. You know what I'm saying? Because you running towards what everybody's trying to avoid. You going straight at it. You can't lose. And when the pain isn't pain, when bad days aren't bad days, when happiness is your choice, only time will tell where you gonna go. You know what I'm saying?
Talk, you hear me? That's facts, man. Big facts with my boy talking. You hear me?
You feel me? I think we done covered it all for this transition, and we're gonna tap in with y'all for sure though. Alright.
For sure.